Assalamu alaikum wa salatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Welcome back everyone to Muhammad Talks, and today I will be ironically speaking to you about the best 5 book ideas that you can get from must-read books. These are some of the most important books that I've read and that I've heard of that really have some unique ideas that you can apply to your life right now. And I've taken the liberty of summing them up for you in this one video. So be sure to hit the like, share, follow, and subscribe, depending on where you're watching this from. The first book is The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. This book is one of the most important books that I've seen because it has a quite fascinating idea and a very easy way that you can apply right now to develop better habits, great habits. It's called the Cue Routine Reward Strategy. Cue as in set up something that lets you start the race for getting the good habit. Routine, as in doing it routinely. And reward, something to reward yourself that will make you want to do this habit on a daily basis. Let's take an example to get a broad idea around this. Say you want to get into fitness. The cue is putting your fitness clothes out, something that motivates you. You don't have to do it on your own, something that gives you that little push, that idea that helps you get into the right mindset. That's the cue. The routine is actually doing the fitness training. The motivation is not enough. The discipline and the action is what creates the habit. So after doing this routinely for a day, 2, 3, 4, it becomes a habit. It becomes instantaneous, but you can't lose consistency. And the best thing about this is after you've done your fitness reward, your fitness actions, give yourself a small reward that won't affect your gains or your losses if you're trying to lose weight or gain muscle, by getting a healthy smoothie, a healthy snack, one that doesn't affect what you've already been doing. And I'm no doctor, so you should probably see someone about this. So that's the first book. That's the first idea. Book 2, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book has been very popular recently throughout the last year for the small idea of 1% success, wins, gains, improvement per day, which helps you a lot. But there's also another rule called the 1% principle, which I'm pretty sure you watch my videos on Instagram, on Facebook. Go ahead and follow me there. But this one is a lot more different. It shows that the progression is no longer a shot going straight to the moon, but it's a slow hill, or you could call it a wave, that starts from the bottom and slowly makes itself upward using the 1% progression. This is a very important topic because imagine improving 1% per day for 365 days a year. That 1% turns into 365%. But you're going to say, well, there's so many things I want to do. 1% isn't going to be enough. 1% every day is going to pile up, and it'll all become way more useful and way more util for you when you need it. For instance, one person gained every day as a loyal friend is a lot better than some people this day and no one the other. That is Book 2, Idea 2, Atomic Habits and 1% Improvement. Book 3, Man's Searching for Life by Viktor Frankl. Now, this man has survived one of the most gruesome things you could ever go through in World War II, etc. And he has an idea. His idea is that wherever you are, no matter how hard the situation is, you will find a human drive. You will find a reason to live. You will find a meaning and a purpose for your life. He believes in logotherapy. Yes, he is the one who blessed us with this information and with this knowledge because he saw that people who were going through what he was going through still found purpose, and that even in a dark tunnel, there's still a way to go through. You should always do that. That was Book 3, Idea 3, Finding Your Purpose by Viktor Frankl. Book 4, Idea 4, Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. So this is a very important and intriguing book. Much like Atomic Habits, it speaks around humans and the way they like to improve, the way they like to use things in life. But we've gotten into bad habits that are generational, maybe some that are irreversible. Unlike this one shows you that you don't just operate automatically when you use your brain sometimes. You can actually stop, think, and use a different way of thinking. Yeah, imagine this. You could be thinking in a completely different way. Don't get too excited. There's no secret behind it. It's just thinking slow. It's in the title. Thinking fast is automatic. You're using that for your muscle memory, for your reaction times, and then thinking slow, thinking deliberately, thinking specifically around that topic. You usually do that when you're researching, trying to remember something, looking for something you've forgotten. These are things that show us that what we use, which is the fast thinking method, isn't as useful in our daily life as we want it to be. And that's because we always think we don't have time. We need to do this faster, quicker. That's because our subconscious takes over most of the time in our life, and we get into these routines. That's why ever-changing routines is the best way to change the way you think. Changing everything around you in your surroundings, like maybe traveling, can help you have a better way of thinking, a slower way, more fixed way, yes, but an easier way than just bum rushing through everything and making second guesses and procrastinating because of how fast you're thinking. Now, this shows us that fast thinking and slow thinking are two different things. They're separate and each have their pros and cons. Versus, you need fast thinking for your daily life. Ever heard the saying, think fast or be quick? These are all things that signify that you need to be quick with your reaction, quick with your ideas, quick with your thinking, as in clever. Something that pops up out of the blue needs a reaction, needs a new plan. That's where it comes in. But that is not all fast thinking. There's experience that goes into that. There's knowledge that is gained from slow thinking. We learn best when we're thinking slow because we digest everything the same way we eat food. The better you digest, the more you get at. And the more you just cram, I don't think you're going to get anything out of that in food or for your brain. That was book 4, Idea 4, Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahn. Book 5, and unfortunately for today, our last book, The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. This book is an incredible book, and it is a practical guide to personal freedom. This book shows you how you can keep your integrity, your clarity, and even get better personal growth, and it promotes this by just understanding these 4 agreements. These 4 agreements are: be impeccable with your work. Don't take anything personally. That means don't make emotions take over you. Don't make assumptions, second guesses, thinks, I think, I ought to, it should be. No, apply on actual truths. And always do your best. These are the 4 agreements that Don Miguel Ruiz says can shift your life into a better, faster, improving life in any domain you want to be. So that's it for today. And I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you have a great day after watching this, inshallah. If you guys like the new setup, be sure to tell me whatever books you want me to read and to sum them up for you on the next video. And I hope you're having an amazing day. See ya.